Hey chat folks out there, I hope you guys are all having a lovely end to your week. Friday, almost the weekend. I am going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week in this vlog, and I hope you enjoy. So on my Wednesday evening, I had a work shift. I was supposed to be doing 7 hours. I got to work, got clocked in, I was serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, cleaning chairs, doing the usual, and it was going pretty well. And it was just very, very quiet. Wednesdays are normally our most quietest of days, so it was just me and one other colleague to start with, and then another colleague joined, and I got to go home early, which was good. So in the end, I ended up doing about 4.5 hours instead of doing the 7 hours. So I clocked off and I went off to get some fish and chips for my tea, and I then got some flour snaps, and I'm going to show you guys those snaps now. I then got back. On the way back, I called home just to let them know that I finished early and I was walking back. And I got back and I had my fish and chips. I had chicken and chips for tea. It was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of that now. The chicken and chips from the fish and chip shop was so good. After that, I then finished writing my journal, I put that away, and then I watched the UK soaps and Love Island, went a bit to the Royal Post Society, had some biscuits and a cup of tea, and did a bit of drawing, just a bit of music, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Thursday, I got up, got showered and changed, had some breakfast. My dad was at work, he got back and went off to bed. Older brother was at the gym, younger brother at work, younger sister at work as well, and older sister at hers. And I had Thursday off, so I was just chilling, and I was just listening to a bit of music, watching some TikToks and vlogs. My mum and myself were then just watching a bit of the Olympics, and then my older sister popped over and we played this Lego Harry Potter board game that my dad had given at the school he cares for, as the teachers are getting rid of a load of stuff, and he got us that. And yeah, it was quite a good game. She won, I lost, but yeah, it was a bit complicated, and we had to build the board, get like the board game board, and yeah, it was quite fun. And then we played Ludo, which is one of my favourite games to play. I used to always love playing Ludo with my grandparents. They had a board where we had Ludo on one side and Snakes and Ladders on the other side. So yeah, I'm pretty good at playing Ludo, and I won. Then she went off home. I then watched the Aussie soaps, had some lunch, and listened to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing. My old brother was about to be at the gym, and he was just on his Xbox. And then my older brother went off to rugby training, and I got myself ready for touch rugby. My older sister came to get me, and we were running a little bit late. We got there, and it'd been raining throughout the day. And then as I was watching Aussie soaps, so like halfway through the afternoon, the sun came out, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll be lucky to get a bit of sunshine while we play our touch rugby games. Nope. We got there and got my boots on. As we got onto the field, we saw the sky go very dark, and we could hear like the rain in the background. We looked behind us, and I kid you not, above the houses we could see the rain clouds coming. We got onto the pitch, got into our teams, started playing, and as we began to play, the heavens opened, and it was just like someone had put a shower hose on, and it just wouldn't stop. It was just getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and we were literally soaked, but we carried on playing. And yeah, it was quite a good game. We played 3 games each, so we like rotated around, and yeah, it was quite good. I was just getting very frustrated because I kept on dropping the ball because the rugby ball was so wet due to the rain and slippery. but quite a few of us are doing it, and we were slipping and sliding all over the place, which is so funny. My older sister fell over a few times. I, however, am normally always falling over, and I did not fall over. And yeah, at the end, we played a massive game with like 9 people aside, because we had like little groups we play, and then we just merged together to be one big game, which is wild and so much fun, and just was just so good. I love my touch rugby family. They're so lovely, so supportive, and it's always so much fun, and it always goes by so quickly. You know what they say, time flies when having fun. And then me and my older sister got a snap that I put on my Instagram and Twitter and Insta stories of us, and we're like, lovely time at touch rugby with the lovely summer weather, not blooming rain. And then my older brother got back from touch rugby, and he was going to come down, but he was running late, so he just went off home. And my older sister went off home, and younger brother dropped me and him back home. I then had a shower, got changed, got warmed up, did a few TikToks of drafted days, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, and then for tea I had spaghetti bolognese with a ton of Parmesan cheese. The only way. I love a bit of Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I've been wanting spaghetti bolognese for so long, and every time we were supposed to be having it, we ended up having something else. So I was just so happy we finally got spaghetti bolognese, which is probably one of my favourite meals to have. Then after that, I was watching the UK soaps and watching Love Island, and Love Island is just getting so good. They showed video, like films of the Love Island girls and boys saying like about what happened one day you were in Castlemore and one day in the main villa, and it was just like a massive bulldozer to a few of the couples, and yeah, it's caused a load of carnage, and I can't wait for Friday night's episode. It's going to be so good. Then I went off to bed, and then today it is Friday, and I got up, I got showered and changed, I had some porridge for my breakfast, was just a bit of music, do a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, watching some vlogs and TikToks. My dad had work, so did my younger brother, older sister was at hers, younger sister at work, and older brother was on his Xbox. And my dad got back from work, he went off to bed. I was then just doing a bit of colouring in, find it very therapeutic. Got my work uniform ready for my work show tonight. I'm doing 6 till 10:30, and my older sister and her boyfriend and my older brother are going to be coming up for food where I work, so that's going to be very good. Hopefully my older brother is on his best behaviour, because he's a bit of a wind-up merchant. Sure he will be, and hopefully it should be pretty busy, so it should fly by. And then I've got a split shift Saturday and 10 to 3 Sunday, so yeah, busy 3 days at work, but I'm absolutely loving it. My confidence is getting a lot better, my work anxiety is definitely slowly going, and I still get a bit anxious, but I am slowly getting through that, and I'm remembering a few things that I used to know that I've forgotten since lockdown, which is good. And I'd rather ask a few times than not ask and get it wrong, so I'd rather ask a few times. So if my colleagues do get a bit annoyed, they keep having to get them to repeat it, then so be it. But I just don't want to make mistakes, and yeah, I hate making mistakes, but mistakes happen. Like the other night, I accidentally messed up on a drink, and so my colleague had to sort that out, but it's fine. They got their white drink, and yeah, these things happen, especially in hospitality. Mistakes always are gonna happen, and yeah, just gotta learn from your mistakes. And yeah, I am doing well, and yeah, I then was just listening to a bit of Kylie and a little bit of Kylie Minogue. I uploaded the TikToks to my TikToks and photos to my social media, and then my mum and myself were just watching a bit of Friends. Love that show so much. And then I went off and got myself some lunch from the shops, got back, and my older brother was just off out to the gym, and I got my bank statement from the bank showing like what I'd been spending on. Oh gosh, I'm a little bit of a shopaholic, and that's one thing I'm really trying to like work on, not spending as much as I do. And it's just like little things like hot chocolates from Coffee One, or a sandwich from the shop, like £1, £2, £3, it all adds up. So I need to try and cut down on my spending. And I then had my lunch, and I had a Belgian bun and a cup of warm milk, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of that now. Absolutely love Belgian buns. I haven't had a Belgian bun in ages because I'm trying to be good, because I do like a little bit of cake. I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of cake? But too much, you can have too much of a good thing. They say you can never have too much of a good thing, but you can have too much of a good thing. So I'm trying to cut down on the cakes as well, as I just love cake, and I have been feeling a bit meh and a bit bigger lately. But then my friend the other day said that I looked like I lost weight. Also, my touch rugby teammate last night at rugby said he really liked my haircut, which was very sweet. I was like, oh, thanks. Even though I looked like a drowned rat, so I'm glad that he liked it, even though I looked like a drowned rat. And yeah, so I'm trying to not spend as much, not buy as much cake, and just not try and get so anxious about work. Mistakes are going to happen. If they happen, we always sort them, and that's the main thing. And yeah, it should be fine. And yeah, I've been feeling a bit meh at the moment, probably coming out of lockdown and stuff. I'm still a bit anxious about that and stuff. I'm still wearing my mask, and at the moment I'm wearing my mask at work as well, because I wasn't, but then my uncle, my auntie and my cousins are coming from Ireland, and my cousin was born prematurely, so she's very like easy gets like bugs and stuff. So I didn't want her catching COVID or anything like that, or any other bugs, so I've been wearing my mask a lot. Also, my mum, my dad, my older brother and sister all have this like kind of like bug thing at the moment. They don't feel like seriously ill, but my mum's chest is just a bit bad. She's just got a bit of a bad chest, and my older sister also has that. So they've tested and it's not COVID, but that means that there is a little bit of a bug going around. So hopefully I didn't get that. But just because COVID's in the world doesn't mean things like the flu, colds, and other bugs like that aren't also in the world. So we need to remember that. But my mum's feeling a lot better today, which is good. And I then was just tidying up my office as it's getting a little bit messy, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Aussie soaps, and probably do a bit of drawing, listen to a bit of music, watch the TikToks and vlogs, probably watch a bit more of Young Royals that I've been watching so much. It's such a great series. You definitely need to go watch that on Netflix. I really hope there's a second season, because it's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Friday, a lovely weekend ahead, and I shall see you in a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.